Leibniz had no such distractions. Within 5 years, he'd worked out the details of the calculus, seemingly independent from Newton, although he knew about Newton's work. But unlike Newton, Leibniz was quite happy to make his work known. And so mathematicians across Europe heard about the calculus first from him and not from Newton. And that's when all the trouble started. Throughout mathematical history, there have been lots of priority disputes and arguments. May seem a little bit petty and schoolboyish, but we really want our name to be on that theorem. This is our one chance for a little bit of immortality, because that theorem's going to last forever. And that's why we dedicate so much time to trying to crack these things. And somehow we can't believe that somebody else has got it at the same time as us. These are our theorems, our babies, our children, and we don't want to share the credit. Back in London, Newton certainly didn't want to share credit with Leibniz, who he thought of as a Hanoverian upstart. After years of acrimony and accusation, the Royal Society in London was asked to adjudicate between the rival claims. The Royal Society gave Newton credit for the first discovery of the calculus, and Leibniz credit for the first publication. But in their final judgment, they accused Leibniz of plagiarism. However, that might have had something to do with the fact that the report was written by their president, one Sir Isaac Newton. Leibniz was incredibly hurt. He admired Newton and never really recovered. He died in 1716. Newton lived on another 11 years and was buried in the grandeur of Westminster Abbey. Leibniz's memorial, by contrast, is here in this small church in Hanover. The irony is that it's Leibniz's mathematics which eventually triumphs, not Newton's. I'm a big Leibniz fan. Quite often revolutions in mathematics are about producing the right language to capture a new vision, and that's what Leibniz was so good at. Leibniz's notation, his way of writing the calculus, captured its true spirit. It's still the one we use in maths today. Newton's notation was for many mathematicians clumsy and difficult to use. And so while British mathematics loses its way a little, the story of maths switches to the very heart of Europe, Basel.